We're doing the show over Christmas. Hopefully it'll be fun. I don't think most people would choose to live in a caravan over Christmas, but it's quite cozy. But yeah, it is going to be quite cold, I'm not going to lie. We've never done a winter stand before, but yeah, I mean, it's always, well, maybe not always, but you know, for the foreseeable future, it's going to be quite high risk. And I guess we just try and make it work, do our best, have a nice time, keep people safe, give an audience a good experience, and, you know, hope that that our belief and our passion for doing that will pay off with enough money in the bank to keep going. A big top like this costs about £120,000 to buy with the lights and sound, but without the seating and stage. That's another 120,000. So we're looking at about £250,000 to buy a big top. And yeah, that's what we're trying to do. This big top belongs to Collective Malounet, friends of ours, another circus company, and they very kindly lent it to us, very cheap relatively. And we're getting the same tent designs, and we're borrowing their seating and stage for the next 6 months while we try and make some money to get our own made. Yeah, this run is a bit of a risk for us, like with any new company. We've got a bit of cash from the London Borough of Culture, but it's really us going out on our own and hoping that we sell enough tickets and sell enough candy floss to keep the company going. I think we need to sell like 8,500 tickets. We kind of have to rely on the hope that people will come and see the show and that they'll like the show. How messy is my caravan? My mum's not going to be happy. I think people always want to make circus and people always want to do circus because of its physical nature and, you know, the ability to be creative through a physical expression. Particularly like as a young person, for me personally, and a lot of my friends, and a lot of people that I know, like, we were all quite odd kids that didn't quite necessarily fit in socially, and then going to like circus space or going to like youth circus programs, you'd be with other kids who were also a bit odd or a bit outsider, and like you all had your thing, you know, like certain people are attracted to acrobatics, certain people are attracted to aerial stuff, certain people are attracted to juggling, and so you kind of find your thing within this tribe. I found something that I was good at for me and that like I could progress in personally, and I think I also found a creative outlet that that I felt ownership of and that I felt opportunity within. To make this show happen, I think we're about 20 or 22 people on site. But let me introduce you. Nix! So we've got Nix, company producer. We've got Debbie and Sorrel. Sorrel's the production manager and Debbie is the company stage manager. We've got Annie and Thorn. Annie does Cloud Swing and Thorn is crew. We've got Justine and Casey, who are both crew as well. We have Ariel, who is our resident clown. We've got Imani, who's straps artist. We've got Emily Lanigan, who's teeterboarder. We've got Ezra, who is a crew. And we've got Eloina, who's our lighting and sound operator. And we've got Joe, who is a carpenter and crew. And we've got Matty, who's the chef. Poppy, tightwire artist. Rowan, rigger. Seb is a teeterboard jumper, an artist as well. Shane, another teeterboard artist. Fiona does steer wheel. G, who is our bar manager. We've got Emily Redsell, who is our costume designer. Here in Lewisham, we're presenting the Wing Scuffle Spectacular, which is a show that we made in August 2021. And so we got a group of people together and made the show. Like, I'm very proud of the people in it, and I'm very proud of what we've been able to make and achieve together in the short space of time.
So I was here when Revel Pucks made the first show and made the costumes. I was cooking them 2 meals a day, doing the popcorn, standard circus. And then I've just come back on this stand just to sort of rejuice a few of the costumes, a few little remakes, bits and bobs. This is Luke's rip-off trousers, and they're going to go with this rip-off shirt. He'll like. We do a lot of repurposing things. A lot of things from charity shops that I'll then adapt and put together, or fabric that's been found in big swathes somewhere that someone's found just outside a shop or something, and knock it all together. So it's quite nice in that way, just to sort of try not to be too wasteful. When it's cold like this, the condensation drips on everything, and I just don't want the costumes to get all damp and mouldy before the show.
We turn the heaters off at night. We turn them back on in the morning. That means that it freezes during the evening. And now it's just condensation is coming down because the heaters were turned on. But no, it's getting cozy. We still need to warm up to get ready.
When I tell them I do circus, a lot of people usually come with the line like, wow, you must be really strong and flexible, and I'm like, broken, really, just no. But yeah, I think that obviously people have ideas of what you're supposed to be when it's like, oh, actually I'm a human being, and I'm also not strong on some days, and I'm not flexible in some days. And yeah, I think it's also a big misconception that we're superhuman when really we just found a good hobby that we really love doing and get paid for it.
You get people who ask me if it's a real job. There's people who ask me if how my parents allowed me to do it. Some people say it's cool, some people say it's weird, some people don't understand it.
You get the classic, oh, are you a clown? And the da 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 da. You get the kind of all of the gags. I think in the UK, circus is seen as much more of a traditional thing. So contemporary circus isn't super common or kind of well known. So there's generally a misconception there. Ooh.
I don't think they realise that it's actually a possibility.
Yeah.
That you can actually do this for a living if you really believe in it and want to make it work. Yeah.
That's true.
People have an idea of the red nose, but it's more than the big hair and the big shoes, and it's the absurdity without the bigness of it.
It is going to be a real challenge for them, staying warm and dry. I don't know. There's always some sort of challenge, and I don't know. You just go with it. I think
So we are rigging all the lights on the queen poles in the tent, in the cupola in the top bit of the tent, and making them all work, maybe, hopefully.
Final job, loads of little bits, make it look pretty.
Loads of little bits, but
And safe. Pretty and safe.
so we've got 3 heaters in the tent, it's nice. Bar's nice and warm, bar's coming together, kitchen's warm. It's dreamy now.
7 o'clock, first show. Doors open at 5, so people have 2 hours to get highly inebriated or eat loads of sugary products.
That's the opening night. Yeah, the team's amazing, man. Yeah, I'm always a bit in awe with how much people are willing to give.
Yes, everyone's excited. I'm very excited.
Audience are still coming in, a little bit nervous, excited, a mixture of feelings.
About to put on the first show of the stand. Yeah, it's my birthday, so birthday vibes, happy days. It's gonna be a good one. Yeah. Lewisham, welcome to the Revel Puck Circus. Just a quick couple of things. Feel free to take photos and videos during the show, but please double check that your flash is turned off, as it can be very dangerous for the artist performing. And lastly, enjoy the show.
The Revel Pucks welcome you to the Wings Double Spectacular.
Massive thank you to Lewisham and most of all the local community for welcoming us into your home. It really means the world to us, so thank you so much.
1 down, 29 to go.
What more do they want?
Part of what we're trying to do is to bring more people into the sector and bring more people into this way of life of nomadic touring and tented circus. And the only way that you can bring those people in is if you give them the opportunity to do it and the opportunity to learn and the opportunity to make mistakes. We ask a lot of people in this job. We ask for people to invest their time, their energy, their bodies. Often like the unpredictability of putting on shows in fields, especially in winter, means that you do sometimes have to ask a lot of people at short notice, and some days it's really easy and some days it's really hard, and so making sure that people feel able to say no and people feel able to give what they can when they can, I guess.
-3 last night, highs of 0 today, and today we're doing water, which once again froze up overnight, and now we've got 200 meters of frozen water pipe, which is a fun thing to deal with in the morning, but hey, it's part of the job, part of the life, So we've got to take 200 meters of pipe, get all the insulation off it, coil it up here, get pressure through it, then get a blowtorch on it to melt the ice. I think it's going. Beautiful Thames water, drinking water, that. You want a popsicle? But unfortunately, part of the learning process and part of the growing process is you've got to do a lot of stuff with not quite enough resources, like not quite good enough heaters, sites that are a million miles from a water point. Especially around Christmas, just getting reliable equipment off suppliers is difficult because it's in such demand. And just unexpected things, like our generator went down last night because everybody in the caravans had their heaters on.
Everything is fine. Everything's under control.
Makes sense. You're smart.
I've filmed this bit.
So a lot of these issues wouldn't have been so problematic had it not been such harsh weather, for sure. But you can never plan for this, you never foresee what's going to happen with this kind of stuff. And it always, this is what, the 4th time this show's been up, always with a different tent, different equipment. It takes the good 5 or 6 ups and downs to be able to do stuff efficiently. And they're working on like razor thin budgets because they're doing it themselves with no support. They're just making it happen. So if they can get through this stand without going bankrupt, then it's a bright future, I think.
We ran out of diesel in the generator, and so had no power for like a whole day, and all the water pipes froze. They kept freezing every day, and our trucks got stuck. And yeah, no, it's been full on.
Good?
Yeah, ready?
Up! 3, 2, 1.
1, 2, 3. All the things that you didn't think would freeze have frozen. Like the salt we were going to use to put down on the ice was frozen. So, good times.
Like all the water keeps freezing, which is not ideal when you need water for everything. But It's a barrel of laughs, mate, you know. Nah, it's like any job outside. It's not without its challenges, but it's fun at the same time, you know. How could it not be, right? I ran away with a circus, mate. But yeah, it's mainly just the weather conditions have been the hard one in this one. When it's that cold, you know, your energy levels just dip a lot further and a lot faster than they normally do. Just staying warm is like a big thing, isn't it? On the whole, people seem to be doing okay. You know, as much as you'd expect, sort of living outside in December. But other than that, it's been all right, you know. The people are good. Like if I need support, like people will come and help me in the kitchen. They can come and get involved in the food prep. I have people here on a daily as well, coming and doing like washing up, cleaning duties, that kind of stuff. So like everyone kind of mucks in together kind of thing, innit?
And how are ticket sales at the moment?
Ticket sales are okay. They could be better, always. But I guess anyone's going to say that until they sell out. But no, they're going all right. I think maybe we overreached ourselves a bit, doing 30 shows for the first time here. But yeah, hopefully things are looking up. Christmas holidays have started. We're settled in. You know, we believe in the show. People like the show. And yeah, I think we've just got to keep going, basically.
Has been great. No, it actually has been great, but it's been freezing. I don't really do well with the cold.
Circus over winter, I guess, it adds a whole other challenge to it because you have to protect your body kind of in a different way, with rest, keeping warm in and out of the tent. You go between your caravan that's quite warm and the tent that's quite warm, and then outside where it's like icy or snowy or muddy, and yeah, you just got to protect a little bit more.
It's just been freezing, the snow, the rain, the wind. The mud. It's been an experience for sure, but I wouldn't want to do it with anyone else because I feel like if I was stuck with people that I didn't like, I would want to leave. But here I like everyone, so it makes the hard days better, easier.
We've never done a show where our equipment could potentially freeze because it's wood, so we had to ask a bunch of like other professional teeter boarders, but like if the board gets wet and then freezes, you can snap the board because it's only wood. So we had to like every day when we had snow, like warm the board up and like put the heater in front of it and make sure that the bolts were good, which that was a new factor for us.
Yeah.
as a clown, you go a lot with like audience reactions and stuff, but it has to feel fresh, I guess. I don't know, yeah, to keep, I guess not just in clowning, any performer, you know, the novelty fades after a while and it does become a job after a bit. So I'd say the most challenging thing for me in the show has been to, you know, put that in practice with clowning. Yeah, on good days it's really easy. On bad days, or like when you're ill and stuff, it's just, it's challenging. It's challenging to go out there and give the same show to an audience that hasn't seen it yet. But yeah, we just still make it happen. The shows have been going great. The tent has been filling up day after day after day. Yeah, we just pull through. It's a great team. It's a great team. I feel really, really lucky to be performing with everybody on this cast, especially on hard days. We had Christmas Day off, so a lot of people just stayed on site.
We had a secret Santa here in the tent in the morning, and we had the crew kind of coming down from the ceiling, and a little Christmas tree, and we all bought each other presents, and that was kind of, that was a really touching moment for me.
It was nice to like feel the different things that people bring to like their Christmases.
Always miss family, but it's also nice that this is also technically a family. So like, yeah, some of us didn't get to see our actual family over that time, but we were still here and together.
You just want to spend it with friends and people that you like, and it was a novelty to have to do it in like a tent and having a party with all of us, and yeah, felt really nice even though we all see each other every day to like hang out again on New Year's and Christmas. I mean, Christmas dinner was amazing, so that was, kudos to Fee and Amani for that.
My main highlight is always kids in the audience. After the show is always nice because you get the kids that think they can't speak to you and then they realize that they can, so they get really excited, and it's like an out of body experience where like their body's moving but they're trying to stay calm, which is cool. And then you've got the really shy kids, so and I was really shy as a kid, so I love seeing them interact because you wave at them and then they look away, but then you know that they're really happy that they waved at you, but they don't have the capacity to wave back, but you can just tell by their body language that they're still glad that they got attention as well. So yeah, it's nice. We don't single anyone out. Everyone is the same to us, and we love everyone.
It's the feeling of having a full tent, and the feeling of having lots of people there who really want to see the work and really want to enjoy it. And I think that combined with the fact that circus technique is just a reality. You can't. There is no trick. There is no way to kind of dress it up. It is just pure ability. I think those two things really draw people to it.
There's not a circus, there's the circus. And it means whatever it means to each artist. I think for me, circus really changed my life, and I think that's the drive behind why we do what we do, how we do it, is to try and offer the same resonance and the same connection with culture to people who might not experience it otherwise. And so our work is very much based on the principle that to create work that is universal and that can speak to a broad audience doesn't mean a sacrifice of artistic integrity. I think it's such a massive part of what we do, and in terms of that, like having a positive impact on the world, it is trying to inspire young people, and like it's not just about getting into circus as a profession, but this idea of like being creative and like being physical in a non-competitive manner, and giving young people a sense of place and a sense of community, I think is so valuable. And I think I'd love for us to be able to do more of that, I think, as well as making work and touring shows. I think that would be a really cool thing to do.
Songbirds sing me a lullaby, where the ancient trees watch over quiet hedgerows, river run through the fields of green and gold. Whisper your words are clear when I grow old.